Aquarius. I'm Maritza of the Sybil Heart, and welcome to the April Tarot reading. So I've been using, to represent the signs, I've been using a Mexican bingo deck, and for Aquarius I'm using the card called El Cantarito, which is like a pitcher made out of clay, and it's card number 44 if you have your own loteria set. Yeah, so I thought it would be a really fun and interesting way to do the signs this time around. Okay, so the reason I chose El Cantarito for the sign of Aquarius is because Aquarius is the water bearer, and I mean, a pitcher can carry water, so I thought that was a good way to symbolize Aquarius. Okay, so now with that said, I will do the reading. I'm using the Tarot Nova tarot by Dennis Fairchild and illustrated by Julie Paschkis. So what message do you have for Aquarius? What message do you have for the Aquarius collective? What message do you have for the Aquarius collective? All right, the first card is the Hanged Man. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. And we have the Emperor card. Let's see. So, the Hanged Man. Okay. So let's see. Okay, why am I struggling? Okay, here it is. So what I'm seeing, okay, here's the main thing that I'm noticing. The two trees from which the Hanged Man is hanging from kind of is echoed in the ladder in the Three of Pentacles, and that kind of makes me think of like, so what it's making me think is there's a sense of there's a sense of directionlessness. Okay, so the Hanged Man means being stuck or stagnant or not being able to move. The Three of Pentacles is about upward movement or progression forward. And I think what's happening with the appearance of the Emperor is that you know what the end result of what you want, or at least the direction that you want to go in, you know what the end will look like. But right now, the path towards that end is not clear, or you don't know, like maybe even you don't know where to start, or you've made some progress, but you've hit a dead end and don't know where to go from there. So, like, I keep seeing the ladder and the trees and the hanged man, and I'm thinking that you're like climbing up the ladder, but you're stuck on a rung. And you can't go backwards and you can't go up either. You can't go down or up. And you're just stuck there. And you're at a loss of what to do, but you know what you want to achieve. Okay, so that's what's coming out. The hanged man represents Neptune. The emperor represents Aries. And I'm thinking that, I think Neptune is about to go into Aries, and I just received an email from Mystic Medusa, if you know who Mystic Medusa is, about Neptune moving into Aries and how, like, turbulent that might be for some. And I guess Aquarius is going to have a harder time than most, perhaps, especially regarding like themes of progress and moving on or forward. I think what's hurting you the most is that you have the vision and the drive, but you just don't know where to take it. Okay, I'm going to pull some more cards. We have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Let's see. Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so with the Page of Pentacles reversed, it's kind of reiterating the fact that you feel stuck and you don't know where to go, but it's also like pointing to the fact that you might be feeling stuck because you've heard some criticisms that really affected your enthusiasm for this portion of your life. Or the other thing is that you might actually be getting bored with the pursuit, and you're getting impatient and you just want to get to the end result. Okay, then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is telling me that this is a time where, okay, so I think what I'm seeing here is the Nine of Pentacles is advising you to shut out all of the criticisms that you've heard that really are not constructive or encouraging at all. I think constructive criticism is what you want to pay attention to, but also sometimes that can hurt too, just because like it really it can take a bite out of your pride, or like really dampen your enthusiasm for stuff. But I feel like it is something that should be paid attention to. What you shouldn't pay attention to is the destructive criticism, where people are like they are giving you words that are not helpful at all, and really like put a serious halt to the progress of whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Also, I feel like the Nine of Pentacles is saying that right now you shouldn't rely on the moral or emotional support of others, and you should try to be self-reliant, especially because people are probably not understanding what you're trying to achieve. But I'm also seeing all of the pentacles in the Nine of Pentacles, and it's like you do have spiritual cheerleaders around you, but they are subtle. They want to see you grow and progress, but only if what you are reaching for is a healthy thing. Like, if you have an unrealistic goal in mind, that's when they will disappear. These supportive energies or spirits, or maybe even friends, because they don't want to see you get hurt. Okay, the next card is the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So the Eight of Pentacles reversed is, okay, it can either mean that you're working too hard towards an unobtainable goal, or you are beginning to lose interest in whatever it was that you were enthusiastic about. And this is like this might be, this like loss of interest might be some kind of a warning sign that something else is bothering you, like an underlying something. I can't put my finger on it. Let's see. There might be, like, it's the loss of interest where, like, maybe you spent months or a year in this interest or hobby, and like it was really important to you, and then all of a sudden it was just like, now you're going into this phase where it's like it's no longer interesting to you and you're sort of bored with it. it could be, I'm just going to throw out some things. Please do not rely on this as medical advice, but it could be like undiagnosed ADHD or going into a depression spell, perhaps. If that makes no sense to you, please disregard, and please do not use it as medical diagnosis or whatever. That's what's coming to my brain. It's a suggestion, maybe. Anyway, let's see. And there's a lot of pentacles in this reading, and pentacles does deal with the body and health issues. So we could, you may want to seek medical or mental health advice. Okay. The next and final card is the Five of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles reversed is okay, this one definitely is a health / mental health card. Or that's the impression I get, because we have 5 limbs. We have our head, our 2 arms, and our 2 legs. I feel like, I don't know why, but I always associate the number 5 with humans. I'm not sure why. or the human figure. So I am going to suggest to seek medical advice, just in case, or get a medical checkup, just, to make sure you're all right. And they may even suggest to go to therapy, or your therapist might suggest to go to the doctor, just to rule out any underlying conditions. But other than that, this is April to May is going to be a moment where you are going to be concerned about the fact that you've lost interest in a certain thing, maybe even quite suddenly. And so you're going to try different things to see if your enthusiasm can be rekindled. Or you may even decide to take a break from it altogether. Do something else until the enthusiasm returns. In terms of astrology, we want to look at Neptune. We want to look at Aries season, the past Aries season, or the coming Aries season next year. We may want to pay attention to those time frames, because that may give a clue to what's possibly going on. And then we want to pay attention to earth signs like Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus. Yeah. So those are the astrology signs that I see in this reading that you may want to pay attention to, or figure out what like use those signs as time frames. Okay, so that is your reading for April. Thank you for being here, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.